So I guess we all do it, right? Because I'm a coward guy at 7-Eleven. When I was angry again, you people torture me. You're not gonna get reasonable statements out of me, right? This is not even me. But when I'm shouting that you're cowards, rar, very scary. Oh, I shout that, you should tremble. It's super scary. I'm just kidding, but I mean that's the way you're acting, right? Whatchamacallit? I mean, you should, right? You shouldn't. You should feel incredibly terrible for being such evil people and stop. And you can skip the feel terrible for being evil people part and just, this is me making up the way that it should be. It should just stop being evil Nazi worshippers and hope that things get better. That's about as good as I know to do things, but I guess we all do it, right? You guys are just in front of me, and then I did it. Like, it's like that little demon will inspire me, because it was I'm not very graceful usually, but I'm very graceful in combat, right? I did the stepped on the back of his heel thing, walking by him innocently. It's the way I'm forced to handle it, right? Because it's not an open confrontation now. Like, there's like the 1 in 1,000 chance that the guy's shouting cowards while then he walks into 7-Eleven. Plus, he's got his freaking daughter with him, right? These people are pure scum like that, like actually hiding behind their daughter. What you accused Saddam of when you did your 9/11 false flag, but I mean, he wasn't a great person, but that's the excuse you make, right? That's how your tyranny rolls forward, is we've found the most evil person and therefore we're allowed to do mind control torture experiments on people and poison the sky and water and medicine. It's just like the logic step there is just beyond me. But so yeah, I get like when I go out and you gotta check me all the time, because I do it too. Oh my god, I did it too when I read it yesterday. But anyway, we have fun. Don't we have fun? You guys stole the planet. You've got something to live for in this fight. You stole my life, so I got nothing to live for in this fight. Like, I'm just wherever. It's not how I like to be. I think it's a very ugly thing that comes out of me, but you guys are masters at drawing it out. Just a little cut. Oh, that didn't bother. Okay, I'm gonna cut you again. Okay, that didn't bother. I'm gonna cut you again. Like, I can do it back. You are the United States government, all of NATO, bioweapon attacked the planet. They did it in collusion with China and Russia. They are bioweapon attackers. They are Nazi terrorists. They've staged every school shooting. I mean, not every. Like, there's actual school shootings that don't make it on the television. If it makes it on television, it's staged. 2013, they repealed the ban against domestic propaganda. After that, school shootings went up 5,000%. Just about. My math could be wrong, right? But it was like Columbine, that was real. That was, I think, now, like, I doubt everything. But so Columbine, Virginia Tech was probably you guys now thinking about it. But like 2 in 30 years, and then 2 this week, 3 next week, 2 the next week. You know, that's a percentage increase there. So anyway, I have fun while I wait for God to show up. You guys be Nazis while you don't wait for God to show up. That's fine. This is the only way to fight this, right? This is the only way to be human here. It's either that or sit and cry about it. But so I just figure I'll tell everybody. Like, that's my scheme. That's my big plan. I'll tell everybody that you guys are Nazis, and then I can go home and go to sleep. That would make my day. And then normal people could be like building parks and shit again, and I'll be like, I didn't help build it. Can I show up and hang out? You guys are like, look at what the normal people are building. Hey, if we get them to say them, they, it, then that means that we're the ones who taught them to build things and we own all their labor. Like, it's just like, whoa, where's your logic? No, the good people made the good things, have the good things, and do the good things, and you guys grift, graft, and murder off of it, right? I was angry, sleeping, thinking. I don't want to say anything Because like this is just too much. This was just too much power for one man to have, which is not power at all, right? But it's like, so King David says to you, I ain't got a stamp on anything Israel does, like, and it's not because it's Jewish people, it's because of their leaders, the same as our leaders. But when our leaders were fucking up Iraq and calling it their false flag, like, hallelujah, God is great because we get to kill like poor people and we can do it from helicopters and they have AK-47s and look how successful we are. Like that's the opposite of the God stuff, right? That's like, hey, we're tactically superior, let's attack. But for fuck's sake, like, you guys didn't show any images of the Iraq war for 15 years. You didn't show any images of Afghanistan. You assassinated Pat Tillman when he was... we're having a fun traffic jam. Is this for my benefit? Yeah, I don't know. There's just people being dicks. I get paranoid because they do cut me off so often and all that shit. Anyway. Like, you guys assassinated Pat Tillman. You guys like to keep your lie. Get good men out of the way. That's how you do. So, where am I going with this? Yeah, so like all of a sudden now that you are, I'm sure that you guys lobbed the rockets into Israel in the first place. Like, I'm sure that was you guys. If it wasn't, I know for sure that you guys did the stadium attack. Like, that's crisis acting. There's supposed to be 160 people shot dead, but nobody's bloody. Like, how many people would have picked up a friend? How many people would have, like, saw a screaming girl bloody, tried to carry her, but nobody leaving has any blood on them? Like, this is a bullshit event. That's not how these things go. It's how they imagine it would go, because they're the type of people who, we're out. Oh shit, they're shooting? No, we make other people go to war for us. So yeah, I don't know. That's it. That's like all I have is your number. You've got my number. I don't know how. Like, I hope from demons, right? I hope God's not like, yo, that's King David. Go fuck him up. But that's what they told me. That's why they've been torturing me. I'm just saying, fuck it. Like, my only card on the table. I'm not just a crazy person. I was also a crazy person once before. But if you have an army and the army behind me is cowering, and if you're bigger than me, I'm gonna say you're not from God, and I have street cred. So keep sending it, Mr. CIA people, Mr. NSA, Nazi, federales, scumbag. Come do your assassination. Come lean your car right and then go left. Oh, Mr. Taliban. Aye. We should just play bumper cars in the street more often, huh? Yeah. It's like my neighbor who played bumper cars. Anyway, I'm just fed up, frustrated, pissed off. I'm just venting. That's all I got to say. If you find yourself deciding that Israel's genocide is righteous, and well, God blessed Israel once, and God said King David blah blah blah. Well, King David has checked the fuck out of that. That's not anything to do with me. That's evil scumbaggery. Genocide, actual genocide. And I'm sure they're laughing at me like, we only killed a few and then we rescue the rest and we bring them to our better life. Like, that's how evil's justifying itself, is that it's grifted and grafted so much that it has so much wealth to throw $10 billion that way so they can collect $50 billion this way, and like, oh, you only killed like a few innocent people there and a few innocent people there, and we only raped their brains there, and I don't know, and I forgot to put this thing back in my car. But yeah, so fuck you. This is not anything that I want in my life. This is not what I'm looking for. You people, this is your choice. This is me saying, fuck it, I'll scream rape while I'm being raped. For 13 years, I guess for like 12 years, I didn't scream rape. This is you assholes raping me, and I am more than willing to become not. I am perfectly happy. We can end this in death. And I know you're not willing, because I know you're cowards. And I'm saying that to piss you off, because I know it'll piss you off. I get to sit here and say that. Ugh. The tape on this thing is run out. So anyway, have a wonderful day. Enjoy being Nazis.